Hello everyone and welcome back to the Common Sense Crypto channel. As with you always, this is Rich doing another video today on XRP. So I hope you're all having a wonderful day today wherever you are in this great world. We're gonna talk about XRP. And once again, this is the 1-day chart. We're sitting here just above 57 cents. Honestly, it was nice to see XRP hold up. A lot of people thought we were going back under 50 cents again, but it looks like we could possibly continue upward from here. I'm always anticipating a breakout to happen at any moment because you could feel it coming. Even the Bitcoin maxis are saying it could happen at any moment. And if Bitcoin was to take off, it's definitely taking the rest of the market with it. Uphold says, let's try this again. XRP just hit $1,000. What's your next move? You know, whenever you say XRP is going to 4 digits, people all over X, all the retail investors will say, well, it's sitting at 59 cents right now, or it's sitting at 57 cents right now. How do you ever expect it to hit those high prices? Yet, even the exchanges know this is going to happen. Same reason you see other exchanges saying, study XRP. XRP will moon soon. You know, the exchanges know what's going on, and they're not going to miss out on making money off of this. Because as XRP starts really taking off in price, people are going to be cashing out all along the way. But me personally, I think I'm going to wait until XRP, it has to achieve at least 3 digits for me to cash out. And I think that's very possible soon. That video yesterday, I think a lot of you mistaken what I said in that video about $10,000 will make you a millionaire in this next run. But you could take $100 times whatever XRP you're holding, and that's what people are saying to expect during alt season. I see people saying $100 is being conservative. People, most of these charters are calling for $200 to $300. I'm still going to stay conservative. $20 plus. Then we'll see what happens from there. Analyst says, no matter what critics say, XRP hidden divergences signal 500% surge. Like I said, you see it right here. XRP to $250. And the critics out there will tell you that this is not possible. This is never going to happen. But what I think is going to be the main driver in this alt season is the fact that ISO is getting ready to go live. Tokenization is about to amp up. You know, everybody's still saying 2024 is going to be huge for crypto. So think about all that can happen over the next couple of months. It's going to be very exciting times. Kaboom! XRP dominates Korean markets with 112% volume surge. In Korea, they absolutely love XRP. You know, you think we buy XRP here in the United States? I think South Korea outpaces us by far. But again, they know what's going to happen for XRP. You know, over there, they have a different outlook than most people here. Right now, what's dominating the mainstream media news? Bitcoin. Every single day you see them talking about Bitcoin. Why are they not talking about the cryptocurrencies that actually serve a use case or have actual utility? Because they are getting paid to push the distraction. We are holding the disruption. But overseas, it's a lot different. Over there, they see what's coming. Why is XRP so suppressed? Seriously. Now, most people that hold XRP, they are frustrated, and you can't help but think that the price is being suppressed. it moves up a couple of cents and then all of a sudden it seems like it gets pushed right back down. Or we go sideways for long periods of time. But what's going to break that? Black Swan Capitalist summed it up perfectly here. How will utility increase the XRP price? Here's a simple breakdown. Bear with me. In every bull cycle, only one thing drives these asset prices. That's called liquidity. However, let's focus on the long-term utility aspect and how the utility will drive prices up. It's kind of funny, but true. It's still liquidity that will drive the prices in the future, because an increase in utility translates to an increase in liquidity. Get it? Based on supply and demand principles, there's only 100 billion XRP total. Utility and adoption growth. XRP's price will rise with institutional adoption. As institutions use XRP for transactions, the supply available to the public will shrink. Although there isn't enough new inflow right now to significantly boost the price. Increasing transaction volume will drive demand over time, which is investable since the banks will always choose the best tech to ensure they're competitive. Institutional demand. Institutions will buy, hold, and use XRP as a tool, not for trading. Since XRP has a limited supply, institutions will retain it, like I'm always telling you, locking it away for long periods of time, reducing availability for retail trading, which will gradually push prices higher. Let's be honest. Why the heck would they ever buy it and put it back on the market? They wouldn't. They don't care if they're holding it for a decade. Institutions are not retail investors. They won't sit there and look at the chart all day either. On-demand liquidity and liquidity pools. As liquidity pools unlock trillions of dollars and provide liquidity, the demand for XRP will increase, driving up its price. Economics 101, supply and demand. The same reason I'm always telling you that we will eventually see scarcity at some point in the future. You're going to have to wait until somebody sells some of their XRP so you can buy some. And most likely by then, you will be buying pieces of an XRP. There's going to be talk of people being whole coiners. Think about that. Because I'm telling you, once these institutions start locking it away, it is going to happen very fast. Wait a minute, what? In the amended complaint against the Binance exchange, the U.S. SEC highlighted that it regrets any confusion it may have invited by falsely and repeatedly stating that crypto assets are securities. So what they're saying now is that initially they could be a security, but then they can evolve into commodities over time. You know, 2021, the alt season that we went through, where XRP hit $1.92, it was held back because of the Ripple versus SEC case. First off, it was fresh in people's minds. Plus, you had delistings happening all over the crypto market. You know, Coinbase delisting XRP, other exchanges as well. Uphold was one of the only ones that continued to keep XRP listed through this entire lawsuit. In my opinion, I think Gary Gensler owes every single XRP investor some sort of restitution. Because think about all the people that sold their XRP at a loss back in December of 2020 and never came back to crypto. Most likely they sold and never turned back. Think about all the people that have been holding all this time, holding through all this frustration. 2021 was supposed to be the year that XRP hit $10. Think about that. And that's why I'm saying now I'm expecting $20 plus. Because if we were supposed to hit $10 back then, most likely this time around, it's gonna look more like 2017. Nothing's holding us back. And remember, John Deaton promises XRP investors to hold the SEC accountable. And he's looking for $15 billion in losses. Because people definitely suffered through this entire Ripple versus SEC case. Now, people will argue it had to do with sales from Ripple, those Ripple sales. But that doesn't matter. It also hurt XRP investors. XRP was getting delisted for the fact that the SEC was calling it a security back then. And, you know, it's a nice time for Gary to say this after all this time. The Ripple case is over. Activation on the horizon. Keep your frequency high and know what you hold. This comes from Echo. And you see, Stuart Alderati says the Ripple case is over, but the fair notice defense is still alive for others. The SEC cites the 2017 DAO report as industry noticed that crypto asset securities are subject to U.S. securities laws. 7 years later, the SEC apologizes to a federal judge, surely a person of the least ordinary intelligence, for the confusion it invited by using the inherently unclear term. Even Michael Saylor was saying it in that big Bitcoin speech that all these cryptocurrencies are going to be digital asset securities. And now we find out that nothing is a security anymore. Every crypto is now a commodity. And I want to see where we go from here. Hopefully Johnny Deaton gets a nice settlement for the XRP community. EU states slam IMF for resuming work in Russia. So it looks like the IMF is going to start having trips to Russia once again. I think this is because the IMF wants to make sure that Russia will be using the golden egg, XRP. Most likely they want to make sure that Russia and the BRICS countries are going to be utilizing RippleNet. You got to remember the IMF, the BIS, the World Bank, the World Economic Forum. Every time they talked about cross-border payments, talked about moving money from one country to another, they always cited Ripple and Stellar. Most likely, they will talk once again to Russia about utilizing Ripple. Black Swan Capitalist says, why did the BIS confirm the Saudi Central Bank as a full participant in Project Enbridge, while it also signed a blockchain deal with Ripple in 2018? It's because Project Enbridge will be utilizing the XRP ledger. Given the unbiased nature of XRP itself, BRICS will use XRP. Again, the BIS wants to make sure that they're utilizing XRP and RippleNet. Most likely they will also be talking about Stellar. It's the same reason that all this time that we've been holding XRP, whenever there was some closed door meeting, Ripple and Stellar always had a seat at the table when they were talking about payments. And I think everything right now is coming together perfectly. I mean, look at what's going on. First, you have the BIS and the IMF out there creating, the path forward for RippleNet and XRP. Most likely because the elites are telling the BIS and the IMF to start moving full steam ahead. Same reason that the BIS says they're not going to wait for SWIFT to catch up. They're ready to go live as soon as possible. Then you look at stablecoins. You look at what's going on with Tether. And that even getting rid of Tether clears the way for RippleNet. Well, not RippleNet, for RLUSD and USDC. But you could see it all forming. I mean, even Visa is now banking the unbanked. I just talked about that in a video yesterday. And that's why I'm always urging you, while we're sitting here looking at XRP just above 57 cents, I'm always urging you to stay patient, stay positive, so we can get rich together. With that said, I'm going to wrap up this video. I want to thank you all for watching. I appreciate all of you. I'll see you in the next one. Have a great night.